Hi, you want me to sit inside? No, I can stand here.
Hello, I'm Andy, and we are making a vlog with Taylor. Taylor here lived with his wife and daughter having coronavirus. How did she get coronavirus?
My daughter goes to nursing school after doing some investigations. She got it from the school and she brought it home. It was about maybe 30 days ago that she brought it home. My other daughter that has a room close to her started losing the taste in the mouth and she couldn't smell anything for maybe 2 or 3 days, but that's pretty much the only thing that happened to her was just the taste and stuff. My daughter had a fever about 3 weeks ago for one night, just one night fever, 100.5 I think. A little bit of coughing for a day or two. And when that happened, we decided to keep her in the room because we weren't sure what's going on. But then a day after, she was fine. Moving along, a couple of days go by, my wife started getting some pain in her throat and then a fever after 3 or 4 days. Fever came up, it was pretty high the first night. Gave her some Tylenol for a day or two. Fever the next day, Tylenol, body pain. We had a feeling something was going on. Took her to the urgent care place. They checked her out. We did the test, and then she was quarantined in the room. Since the moment she got the fever, she was quarantined. We got the result only after 6 days, and it was positive that she had corona. At the same time, my daughter did the test too, and we found out the day after that she had corona too. So they both had coronas. Now let's not forget that that corona was in the house for at least 10 days before, if not even more than that.
And you didn't get it.
And I didn't get anything. My son, that's 21 years old, didn't get anything. My 11-year-old didn't get anything, and I was in the house with 2 people with corona for almost 9 days, and I didn't get the corona. Now the first couple of days I was sleeping in the same bed as her. When she had the corona, I didn't know she had corona, so I was sleeping for 3-4 days. We had a pillow between us. It's a king size bed. We had a pillow between us. I was sleeping on the right side, she was sleeping on the left side. I wasn't sure she had corona because we didn't get the results or anything. We didn't even know she was sick. She just started feeling a little bit bad. After she had the fever, I stopped sleeping in the bed, but I was sleeping in the same bed as her with corona for almost 4 to 5 days. Taking a shower in the same shower, using the same toilet, walking in the same room with a girl, with a woman that has corona. It's been now 3 weeks. I got tested once before, it was negative. I got tested again on Monday, this Monday. Now it's Friday. I should be getting a result today or tomorrow.
The question is, does it test for antibodies?
It doesn't test for antibodies. The test is just to check if you have corona or not. They don't have the test for antibodies
So
yet.
maybe you had it and you cured.
That's really the big question. And it's really shocking because we were in the same kitchen. It is a big house. It's a almost 5,000 square foot house. It's 1 story. So she was on the left side of the house. My daughter is on the right side of the house. It's still the same house, but I was in the room with my wife almost a week when she had the corona, and my daughter had the corona, and my other daughter had the corona, and I was walking in the house, wasn't washing my hands as much. I was a little bit careful, I won't lie to you, but I was still using the same shower, using the same toilet, using the same stuff, and I did not get the corona.
But you only test it if you have it. It doesn't test if you had it and you are cured.
Exactly.
And many people say that half of, or maybe 75% of the people, they don't feel anything, asymptomatic.
Yeah, I had some throat pain, a little bit. I would say 1 out of 10 or 3. I always felt uncomfortable. Drinking lots of tea. I was doing a lot of vitamins, doing all the vitamin thing, doing all the heat, doing all the stuff. I even had a fan, a hair dryer in my nose twice a day with heat to try to burn it if it is, because I'm paranoid. I'm in the house with 2 people with corona for the last 2 weeks. I have not slept at night more than 3 hours, panicking, panic attacks all the time.
Yeah.
If I don't touch anything, I wash my hands 50 times a day. I wake up in the morning washing my hands. I move around, I'm just panicking. Every door I got the spray on me. And I think, we're waiting for the test. My older daughter did the test last week. They told her they found a little bit in her system, tiny bit, and she did another test on Monday. So the health department called us, told her that she needs to do the test again because it looks like it might be gone already a week after. My wife did the test on Monday. She might still have it, but she's still quarantined in the room. She still comes out once in a while. She puts a mask on and the gloves.
How bad was she?
She was bad. She was bad. She had the fever, pain. She was breathing slowly. She couldn't move a lot after the 5th, 6th day when she had it. She had the pimples all over her body, really strong, big ones.
Medication, how did she treat it?
Tylenol, lots of drinking, Tylenol. I gave her stuff for the throat, medicine for the throat, because she got to a point that she couldn't move because she was coughing all the time, and she had lower back pain. She had such lower back pain she couldn't move out of the bed for almost 4 days. She couldn't sit. She couldn't stand. It was horrible. The whole body was in pain. Took her to the hospital and they did the chest x-ray. They found she had corona and she had pneumonia for almost 3-4 days. That's what we were panicking. She was at home after we found out she had pneumonia, and then within 7 days she got better. She's still 95%, but she's almost 100% now.
Do you know that the defense minister of Israel said that it's most likely that 80% of the world population will take it? He said that because even after the social distancing is over, some people will still have it and spread it. And if this spread from only one person to millions, it's more than likely that 80% of the people will have it. What do you think about this?
To be honest with you, after living with 2 people in one house that have corona for sure, 100%, and being in the same room and being using the same kitchen and using the same fridge and using the same bathroom, I think that we can live with each other without getting affected if we can manage and control what we do all the time with our hands, with our face. Because for me, it was the face. I eat my nails all my life. I did not touch my nails for 3 weeks because I was scared to put them into my mouth. So my nails are like never before, beautiful hands now. But one of the reasons is because I was panicking and I got my body to adjust to the new life that I'm in. And I think that if people understand that you can protect yourself and you can be around people that have it, but you're not supposed to be not going to get affected if you really do the right thing. And that's really the whole point of this, is that I think that a lot of people won't get affected if they really obey the rules. The new rules.
I understand. So you don't think that 80% of the population
I don't think so.
No?
I don't. After living with 2 people in the same house, knowing they have corona, and adjusting the way I live, I don't think so. I think it's all about teaching the people how to live their life in this new world that we live in, and I think it's possible not to. My partner is with me in the car every day for 6-7 hours. He's in my office. We're sitting next to each other. We're driving the same car. He drives sometimes. I drive sometimes. We touch the wheel. We touch the gas. We do this for the last 30 days. And same thing, we got tested, nothing. So again, you could be around people that have it and not get it.
Or it could be that you had it, you had no symptoms, and you are cured.
Exactly. I'm going to have that test. Last week it was negative, and I went 3 days after to do another one just to make sure, because I found out that my daughter ate with us at the Friday night dinner. It's a Jewish holiday. And we sat for Passover dinner. And she sat with us at the table because I didn't think she was symptomatic and she was fine. She goes and gets the test results the day after, and we found out she still has it. So I was panicking again. She sat in the same table with us. She was a couple of feet from me, sitting at the same table.
I think you're cured, man. I think you're cured. That's my opinion. I think you're cured.
I don't know. I'm going to know. Everybody's really not understanding what's going on in this because it's not normal. People get infected very fast from this thing. If they're not careful, again, like I said, from morning till now, I have not touched my face. I wash my hands 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 times. And there's no reason for me to be able to give it to him if he's next to me, if I'm not coughing and I'm not doing anything. We're not talking face to face. He's got a mask on. So you try not to talk to people face to face. You keep your 6 foot away. You don't touch anything. You clean your hands. And I think you can cover yourself by not getting infected.
I think the best thing you can do is boost the immune system by eating properly, exercising if possible.
Yeah, keeping your distance.
Yeah,
I kept my distance from my wife, yes, for the last 20 days.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy.
But I still think that everybody, the camera's nervous. But I still think that 80% of the people will get it. 80%. This is what I think. I may be wrong, but this is what I think. What I think that most people believe, get everybody infected in the same time, so we have enough ventilators.
Exactly.
That's the common consensus. So this is why it's important to keep the social distancing, because it allowed not many people to be sick at once, so we can care for them.
Yeah.
But we will all get infected in the end.
At the end.
You're from Israel?
I'm from Israel, yeah.
Oh,
lived in
shalom.
America for 35 years, yeah.
Shalom. I didn't feel any accent from you.
I was one of those that believed that it was just a regular flu. Yeah, I wasn't really taking this seriously until it hit me in the back, and it came into my house, and then you start seeing reality that this thing really takes over yourself, and you can't control anything, and it's there, it's really there, and you have that fear that you really can die from it. That's when you start understanding and saying to yourself, you know what, this is no bullshit, this is real shit. When I took her to the hospital with the pneumonia and we sat next to the doctor and I told him, Doc, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? Is there a medicine? Give her something. She's not feeling good. She can't breathe. You know what the doctor told me? Go home. I said, well, what do you mean go home? Do you know what she has? He tells me. I says, I know, she's got, there's no medicine. I says, that's when it hit me. And I told him, so what now? He says, now you have to go home, pray, and hope that your wife is strong enough to recover from this. That's what the doctor told me in the hospital. And I was like, I was trying to ask him more questions, and he was telling me there's no solution, meaning that the only solution is your body will need to fight this thing. And it's like, holy shit, you know? Imagine going to the doctor. It's like having cancer and you know there's no cure for it. It's exactly the same feeling. And that's when it hit me and all my family, all my friends. So everybody's really, really careful now. I tell everybody, be careful, keep your distance, don't touch each other, walk as far as you can from people, try not to stand next to people or coughing or doing anything, and you'll be fine. That's the only thing I can tell you after my personal experience.
I still think you are cured and you had no.
I don't know.
You went very. That's what I think. That's my bet.
Well, that's what everybody says.
We will see.
Listen, I'm going to do this test. I'll let you know. I'll call you. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I want to do this
to
test
see if
also.
I have the antibodies in me.
You never lost your taste of smell, right?
Never lost the taste of smell.
No.
Very good appetite. Still love to eat. Yes.
You exercise?
A little bit, not so much. Not
A little
a little bit, not so much. I try to keep in shape.
I wanna take it just because I have very much confidence in my immune system.
Okay.
Maybe I will die from it. Maybe I will
to be
die.
honest with you, you're right. The immune system, you're right. The last time I had the flu was maybe 10 years ago. I am pretty strong. I don't get sick a lot. It could be that my immune system didn't let this thing go inside of me. Could be, but we'll know when I do the test.
I gotta do the test also when you. Where can you do the test?
I think in about 2 or 3 weeks they'll have these tests that you can do. They're not ready yet. They're sending them out now. I think within the next week or two. The tests, yes, but the antibody tests are not out there yet. They should be out there in 2 or 3 weeks. I've heard on the news.
Leave your comment below, and I promise I will eat all. I promise. Leave your comment below, and I promise I will read all the comments. Okay, like or dislike this video, and if you want, share it. Bye.